Hey everybody, so here in Australia it is now the 1st of December, so it's summer, so I thought I would do a bit of a bright party kind of look that we can wear out for Christmassy functions or stuff like that anyway. So I'm just going to get straight into it and let's begin. So firstly I'm just going to prime my face. I'm just using my 9-in-1 BB cream by Rimmel. And I'm just applying that with my fingers. Again, like I've said a million times, the consistency is just so much nicer. Now I'm just using a foundation by Rimmel as well. It's their 25-hour stay foundation. And I'm just using a duo fiber stippling brush and I'm buffing that into my skin like so. Now for my favourite part, we're just going to do the brows. So I start off just by combing them in place, and then I'm taking my eyeshadow in my Cheaty palette, and I'm just using an angled eyebrow brush, and I'm just going to fill in my brows where there's any sparse places, and I just want to make it most dark on the outer corner of my brow, and then lighter when it comes into the middle, so I'm not reapplying product when I go in there. Just as a base for my eyeshadow, I'm putting on this cheap concealer. It helps my eyeshadow stick in place, and I also find it covers any veins or anything that I have, so that's excellent. And now I'm just going on with a real pale whitey shade of eyeshadow, so my colour that I apply over the top will really be bright. So I'm just going over top of that with this beautiful hot pink colour. And the eyeshadows that I'm using for this look are in my BH88 matte palette. So now I'm just going over that with a slightly brighter pink again. And then I'm going to take an even brighter pink and just do the outer half of my eyes. Now for the very outer corner, and I'm also going to bring this a little bit into my crease. I'm taking this bright darky blue colour, and I think these colours just look great together, and this is a party look, as I said in the intro. So yeah, I'm just taking this bright blue colour and I'm bringing that into my crease, and then I'm going to take a lighter blue colour and starting from the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to blend that outwards, and I'm just using the lighter blue colour to really get rid of any harsh lines here and just blend that very blue into the pink. Ugh, I'm tongue-tied today, I'm sorry. I'm just taking a white wool skin colour and I'm just highlighting under my brows, because you don't want to be taking the blue right up to your eyebrows or you'll look like you just are bruised. I'm just taking a whitey gold colour and highlighting the inner corners of my eyes and just the first third of my lower lash line. So that same dark bright blue that you just popped on top, you're now going to bring that in the other 2/3 of your lower lash line, and just creates a bit more of a smoky look, and also that way you don't need to put a bottom eyeliner on. Now this pigment is actually by a brand called Naked. They are absolutely stunning. They are way more glittery when you apply them wet, so that's what I've done. So I just popped them on with a cotton bud at first, and now I'm just going to spread it and blend it in with a eyeshadow brush. And I think this is beautiful. It brightens up that pink and it's glittery. Now for some gel eyeliner. So I'm just using one by Rimmel, and I'm not doing any cat eyes or anything. So I'm just doing a really thin line on my upper lash line. Now for mascara, so I put mascara on my top and bottom lashes. I think it looks way better, and I also combine formulas. So at first I'm using Rimmel Scandalise, and then second I'm going to go in with Maybelline the Falsies. I combine the formulas of the mascaras just because I think it gives a better false lash effect look, because obviously they're made for different things, and that way we don't have to put falsies on because they're very time consuming and a bit of a pain. So now for concealer, I'm just using Rimmel Wake Me Up, and I'm going to pop that under my eyes. I'm also going to use it to clean up and thin out that line that I put under before. And I'm going to create a triangle on my cheeks, and I'm also going to pop a bit down my nose and then cover any blemishes. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to rub that in. Now in regards to using that wand and putting it straight on pimples from the wand and reusing the wand over and over again, if my pimples or blemishes were, gross and had stuff coming out of them, basically, I wouldn't be doing that, but this is just what's left over, so they're more like scars or just very slight bumps. It's the last stages of them being there and they're going away. So this isn't going to spread any bacteria at all. Now to set my foundation, I am using the Australis Press Powder. I only recently discovered this and it's absolutely my favourite thing ever. It's fantastic. So let me know what you think about that product if you've used it. Now just for a slight contour, I'm just putting a bit of bronzer on this angled, it's a blush brush. Completely forgot what it's called for a second, and I put that also on my jawline and both sides of my nose and also on my temples. It just makes you look a bit thinner in your face, and we have a round face, so we do this. Now I'm just popping on a bit of blush on my cheeks to give me a bit more of a healthy glow. Now I'm using a highlighter. This one's by Australis. I put it on with a concealer brush just so I can get it in the right spot. So I pop that on your cheekbones, just down my nose and on your cupid's bow, as well as I put a little bit under my eyebrows just for more brightening up, because we are using the blue and sometimes it just can spread and we don't want it to. So I put as much under that brow as I can. Then you put it on your cupid's bow and it makes your lips look a bit bigger. Speaking of big lips, if you put a tiny little bit of a lighty brown eyeshadow under your lips, it creates the illusion that you have a shadow there. So that also makes your lips look bigger and a bit more fuller. It is excellent. And now I'm just finishing off with this bright pink lipstick. I forget who this is by, I forget the name, so I'm really sorry, but I'll try and write down all the products I used in the description. And this is my finished look. Please let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. And thank you. Oh! Let me know what you think of my background as well. Bye!